Good morning and welcome to the Green Valley 5th grade waking up ceremony. It seems like only yesterday we were kindergartners going to our first day of elementary school. Now we are heading to middle school in a few short months.
Being a 5th grader, we had a lot of opportunities throughout the school year to display our positive school characteristics. Clap with us, GB. Citizenship, caring, trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness.
We now invite Senator Schreck to come up to the stage and present Good Citizenship Award to 8 students and the Healthy Living Awards to 4 5th graders who demonstrated these characteristics daily.
Testing. Gotta get closer. Good morning. Let's try this again. Good morning, students. Good morning, parents, faculty, staff, and I think I see a few grandparents out there too. Welcome. I'm very excited to be here. This is the first time I've been in this school, so it's impressive, and you're impressive as well. And what I'm here today to do, State Senator, one of the things that I look for are young people who have the characteristics talked about model. Those are the kinds of we're looking for. And our future citizens help improve our communities and our Commonwealth, state of Pennsylvania, as well as the country. So the things that you're learning should be encouraged. And I offer these awards. In fact, this award, probably some of your parents got it. We've been doing it in this Senate district, probably. So most certainly, you'll know somebody who got this award. But people treasure it, and I'm glad to hear that they do. Because you're being recognized by your teachers from, as we said, really great characteristics. So here's what the Good Citizenship Award says. Certificate like this. This individual shown a positive attitude to classmates, school and community, and concern and respect for others, and has participated in school and/or service, and has earned the admiration of the faculty and staff, and is in good academic standing. Now therefore, get resolved. State Senator Judith L. Schwenk hereby extends congratulations and awards the Certificate of Merit. And then there's also another award, which is called the Healthy Living Award, which we created because we felt it's good to encourage kids to develop healthy habits, right? In addition to positive personality. So the Healthy Living Award says, demonstrated a commitment to healthy living by striving to eat right, get plenty of exercise, showing self-respect, respect for parents, peers, making good decisions, and displaying that positive attitude day in and day out. And in this way, to inspire others to live a healthy lifestyle as well. It also says, now hereby, it resolved, awarded to this signed by So, get started? All right. Let's start with the Good Citizenship Awards. We're going to call your name. I'm going to ask you up and receive your certificate. Chase Kissinger. Chase, come on up. Our next awardee is Sophia Kowalczyk. Good work. Riley King, come on up. And Samantha Grove, come up as well. Another Good Citizenship Award to Ava Long. Ava? Liking the way you're shaking my hand and making good eye contact, another good skill to have. Another Good Citizenship Award to Andrew Montanaro. And Sierra Lowell. Bennett Duchman. McKenna Conley. Now we move on to the Healthy Living Awards. Here goes, well, Victoria Moshon. Olivia Clare. Olivia, we won't make you climb the steps. Oh, congratulations. And finally, Serena Crick. Congratulations. Again, congratulations, outstanding. We're all very proud of you. I'm gonna look to see you next year when you're over in the middle school, right? See if you win a Healthy Living Award or a citizen. Chances are kids tend to collect really good ones continue to shine. And for the rest of the students that are here today, you'll receive other awards as well. But best of luck to you and strive to continue to do your best. Thank you so much for letting me do this.
Congratulations to all the students who have received the Good Citizenship Award and the Healthy Living Award. I will now introduce my class to you. Save time, please hold your applause until my very last student presents. JJ Baranowski.
I'm proud of learning how to throw a changeup in baseball. My favorite memory is when I held the chicks. A quote I like is be proud of what you do because nobody else will do the same thing.
Alexis Burgess.
Something I accomplished this year is that I learned to read and spell better than last year, and I'm really good at track and field. One of the favorite memories I have was when I was reading, and I didn't know a word, and class helped me out, and so did the teacher. My favorite quote is, "If it makes you happy, no one else's opinion should matter."
Tiago Castro Jones.
Something I'm proud of this year is that I got second place in the soccer team with my team. The favorite memory that I have was when I met my classmates. My favorite quote is, "You have to fight to reach your dream. You have to sacrifice and work as a team," by Messi.
Ainsley Clare.
Something I am proud of this year is doing really good in school and making a lot of friends. One of my favorite memories I had from elementary school was when we did a dodgeball game against the teachers, meeting all my friends, having really nice teachers and friends, and pretzel day. I will always remember the great times I had at this school. My favorite quote is, "Never give up and do the best you can."
Olivia Clare.
Something I've accomplished this year was making new friends and meeting my new goals and subjects. Some of my favorite memories from GB were playing a dodgeball game, Teachers vs. Kids, meeting new friends, and writing one day. One of my favorite quotes are, "Treat others the way you want to be treated."
Cameron Cologne.
Something I accomplished this year is making new friends at GV that I'm very thankful for. One of my favorite memories is when I moved to Wilson because it started something brand new for me, and it's been great, especially GV. One of my favorite quotes is by someone a lot of us know, Kobe Bryant. The quote is, "The moment you give up is the moment you let someone else win." Congrats all 5th grade GV students.
Mallory Cook.
Something I accomplished this year was when my art from art class made it to the state competition. I'm proud of myself for getting this far with my art, and it's such a big accomplishment to be in the state competition. My favorite memory at Green Valley was always Red and White Day. Red and White Day is always a fun day away from learning, and I look forward to a special day every year, and I'm definitely going to miss it. A quote that I like is, "Make today so awesome, yesterday gets checked."
Trevor Damstor.
Something I accomplished this year was getting to 5th grade PSSA. One of my favorite memories from elementary school was meeting all my friends. My favorite quote is, "Everything negative pressure challenges are all an opportunity for me to rise."
Tyson Fell.
Something I am proud of this year is that I've gotten a lot better at math and drawing. The favorite memory I have was in 1st grade when we went to the science museum, the writing science museum, and my friend saw a box that said, "Make your own dam," and we actually made a working dam. The quote that I like is, "We don't want to tell our dream, we want to show them," by Cristiano Ronaldo.
Shelby Halls.
Something I'm proud of this year is my art skills and being kind. One of our favorite memories was playing with my friends. My favorite quote is, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it, but live in somebody else's life."
Aaliyah Hollick.
Something that I accomplished this year was speaking in front of everyone at the winter concert, and it makes me proud to know that I conquered one of my fears. One of my favorite memories at GB was when Mr. Nelson said that I could play Let's Go Band on the drum set for the spring concert. A quote that I like is, it does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live." J.K. Rowling.
Chase Kissinger.
Something that I've accomplished was not being afraid of anything. One of my favorite memories this year was having Miss Miller as my 2nd grade teacher. Another one of my favorite memories is when I did a challenge with Mr. Creed to launch a ping pong ball in a box with a spoon. My favorite quote is, "To learn and not to do is really not to learn. To know and not to do is really not to know."
Sophia Kovalchik.
Something I'm proud of this year is doing well in math class. Some of my favorite memories from DV were playing dodgeball against the teachers, Red and White Day, going to the Red Hills, meeting my friend Leah in kindergarten, and meeting Miss Halter. A quote that I like is treat others the way you want to be treated.
Ben Lauren.
Something I am proud of this year is getting a trumpet solo in the winter. A favorite memory I have is when we played all those fun games in gym class with Mr. T. A quote that I like is, failure is not the opposite of success, it is part of success.
Braden Loopold.
Something I am proud of this year is getting better at reading. A favorite memory I had was when Mr. Fry kicked the ball to show how to change your mindset to achieve your goals. My favorite quote is, never let the odds keep you from doing what you know in your heart you were meant to do.
Philo Matheson.
One thing I've accomplished this year was getting enough courage to get over not only my stage fright, but also being strong while experiencing a loss. I'm very proud of playing my violin solos at the spring and winter concert. My most positive memory was all the games I was able to play with my classmates in all my years of GB. I will miss all my awesome, extraordinary, wonderful teachers. I found my quote randomly, and I'm glad I did because I need to hear it. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Abraham Lincoln.
Owen Mayer.
One positive memory I have from Green Valley was the caterpillar butterfly experiment we did in first grade with one of my favorite teachers, Miss High. One thing I am proud of this year is placing second in a tournament with my soccer team, FC Revolution. A quote that motivates me is, I can accept failure, everyone fails at something, but I can't accept not trying, by Michael Jordan.
Peyton Piontek.
Something that I'm proud of this year is how much my writing skills improved. A favorite memory I have is when the girl that I looked up to became my friend. A quote that I like is, the way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you have to put up with the rain.
Kenneth Ramos.
Something I am proud of this year is when I got to hold the baby chicks. A favorite memory I have at GV was Red and White Day. A quote that I like is, if you can't outsmart your opponents, then outwork them.
Lazari Ramos.
Something I am proud of this year is I have improved my read, write, and volleyball skills. One of my favorite memories at GV is Red and White Day and meeting new friends. When I first came to Green Valley, I thought it would be impossible to make friends. Now I have lots of amazing friends that always help me when I struggle. One of my favorite quotes is, it is hard to be a girl who never gives up by Babe Ruth. I will miss all my past teachers. Thank you for helping me over the 5 years I have been at Green Valley.
Carly Reber.
I am proud of doing the PSSAs. I'm also proud of doing the news in front of the school. A positive memory I had was playing the fun games Mr. T made for us in gym class. My favorite memory of elementary school was holding the chicks in 5th grade. Thank you to my teachers. My favorite quote is, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Ethan Sheldon.
Something I accomplished this year was getting better at drawing. My favorite memory at GV is all the fun games in gym and also making friends. A quote that I like is a way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Walt Disney.
Kim Vasquez.
Something I'm proud of this year is getting better at violin and winning first place in my soccer league. A favorite memory I had was when I took care of the chicks and had a courage snake for a class pet in 2nd grade. A quote I like is, don't ever give up, even if it's painful, even if it's agonizing, don't try to take the easy way out, once again.
Gabby Weigel.
This year, I have accomplished getting better at soccer and volleyball. My favorite memories from GB was when I was in Miss Miller's class and all the red and white days. My favorite quote is always work hard, never give up, and fight into the end because it's never really over until it was good. By Alex Morgan. I'm very thankful for all my past teachers. I will miss GB when I go to West.
Adrian Leondas Williams.
Something I accomplished this year is I finally won a football championship in 4 years of playing. Something I'm proud of this year is I never got a 2-on-1 report card. My favorite memory I have was when I held the chips with my sister Corey. The quote that I like is, one thing you can control is that you're responsible for how people will remember you, or not, by Kobe Bryant.
Thank you, Mrs. Halter's class. Mr. Stengel will now come up and present the Aidan Award to one student in the grade level.
The Aidan Zero Award is in honor of and in memory of a former fifth grade student from Cornwall Terrace Elementary. Aidan's mother usually is here to present this award, but there's quite a few elementary schools that are having the moving up ceremony today, so she had asked if I could present. I'm honored to do so. Like the student this award is named after, the recipient of this award acts selflessly through random acts of kindness while demonstrating perseverance and adaptability to new situations. This student embodies resilience and strength and identity by being proud of what he or she does and who he or she is. I am pleased to announce that the Aidan's Hero Award for the 2021-22 school year goes to Adrian Reitinger. Congratulations, Adrian. Adrian will have his name added, engraved to a plaque that we have on display in the lobby, so we'll be doing that. And courtesy of Aidan's family, you also receive a gift card. Congratulations, well deserved.
Lamar Alston.
Something I'm proud of the effort I put into being a well-known reader. A favorite memory I have was playing games with the E class and showing positivity. A quote that I like was, "With great power comes great responsibility" by Spider-Man.
Isaac Armbruster.
Something I'm proud of this year is paying attention and being able to show off what I know. The favorite memory I have was when we played dodgeball against the teachers. A quote that I like is "Life is like a bike. Keep your balance and keep moving forward."
Bradley Aiton.
Something I'm proud of this year is doing my first year of the SSAs and changing my mindset to being more positive. A favorite memory I have was when we went to the Reading Phillies game. A quote that I like is from John Adams: "To be good and to do good is all we have to do." And thank you to all the teachers and parents that got me on my way today.
Javius Bainbridge.
Davies is proud of how much he has learned and how much he has grown. Davies' favorite elementary school memory is going to school with his sister and competing in the Wilson Games. His favorite quote due to his love of Nike is "Just do it."
Leah Boston.
My favorite memory is walking into Miss Penner's classroom and being so scared. Then I met the best teacher and friend I still know to this day. I'm proud of myself for trying new experiences. A quote that I like is, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams," by Eleanor Roosevelt.
Benjamin Brench.
Favorite memory I had at Green Valley was Red and White Day. Something I'm proud of this year is taking my time on the PSSC. The favorite quote that I have is, "There's so many people out there who tell you that you can't. All you've got to do is turn around and say, 'Watch me, where's my brain?'"
Aidan Brennan.
Something I am proud of this year is understanding of coordinates and fractions. My favorite memory in elementary school is playing Gib Kit. A quote that inspires me is not in doing what you like, but in liking what you do is the secret of happiness.
Bennett Deutschman.
Something I'm proud of is learning how to play the baritone and getting to perform my solo at the spring concert. My favorite memory from Green Valley is when we got the frogs for science. A quote that I like is, "Happiness is not by chance, but by choice."
Aislinn Eck.
Something I'm proud of in school is my effort on my work. Also, I learned to gain confidence in myself. My favorite elementary school memory was when a kind classmate included me at recess. One of my favorite quotes is, "I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the water to create ripples," by Mother Teresa.
Kayla Fernandez.
I am proud of the effort I put into earning a good report card. My favorite memory is being on 69 News with my friends and my teacher, and my favorite quote is, "God never allows pain without a purpose."
Jackson Graham.
Something I'm proud of this year is winning the Colorado T-shirt design contest. My favorite memory was when me and my friends made a huge desk fort on the day before Christmas break. A quote that inspires me is, "Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of success."
Oliver Gould.
Something I accomplished this year is getting many cool friends that have the same interests as me. The favorite memory I have was when I got to hold a chick. A quote I like is, "You miss 100% of the shot you don't take."
Aries Jefferson.
One of my favorite memories is being able to visit my twin brothers every morning in their classroom. Something I am proud of this year is becoming more confident in myself. A quote that I like is, "Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember you have with me the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to shape the world by Harriet Tubman."
Abigail Kissinger.
Something I'm extremely proud of this year is how I changed my mindset towards activities that I despise. One of my all-time favorite memories from school is our book club meetings. It was just such an amazing experience to discuss and debate about the novel. A quote that's special to me is, "The best view comes after the hardest part."
Serena Cribb.
This year, I'm very proud of the new experience I've tried. From reading Olympics to appearing on TV News, I'm overall proud of going out of my comfort zone. One of my many memories from Green Valley career is meeting all my amazing friends and having lots and lots of fun times. A quote that means a lot to me is, "Don't let the fear of falling keep you from flying."
Matthew Lee.
I am proud of the effort I put into showing what I know during the PSSAs. One of my favorite memories I have from elementary school was when we got to go to the Red and Phillies game. My favorite quote is, "Before you can achieve, you must believe in yourself," Mike Trout.
Gabriella Loper.
Something I am proud of this year is making a lot of new friends and meeting new people. A favorite memory I have was when I played dodgeball against the teachers. A quote that I like is by Maya Angelou that says, "You will face a lot of defeats in life, but will never be defeated."
Pierre Lowell.
Something I am proud of this year is earning really good grades. A favorite memory I had was when my dad got to be watchdog dad. A quote I like is, "Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, but starting to dance in the rain." Vivian Green.
Kang Nguyen.
I am proud and mine is my favorite memory when I come to America. I call Alice place in the mother of success.
Timothy O'Neill.
Something I'm really proud of this year is asking more questions. One of my favorite memories from elementary school is when Mr. Stangel was up in the crane for the reading challenge. The quote I like is, "Failure is not the opposite of success, but it is a part of it."
Dalila Plaza Mendez.
My favorite memory in elementary school was meeting my best friends. I am proud of myself for getting better at speaking, writing, and reading in English. And my favorite quote is, "Nothing is impossible if what itself is impossible."
Dylan Farouche.
Something I am proud of this year is improving my playing of the saxophone and violin. One of my favorite memories I had from elementary school was when it was red and white day. My favorite quote is, "Try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud."
Preston Schaefer.
This year I accomplished smooth speaking. A favorite memory was switching. A quote I like is, "The moment you give up is the moment you let someone else win," by Tilly Brown.
Janae Shaw.
Something I'm proud of this year is playing the spring concert for band, orchestra, and chorus. One of my favorite memories I had from elementary school was when I was sick in third grade and staying home. When I came back to school, everyone made cards for me. My favorite quote is, "Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions." Albert Einstein.
Joshua Sturts.
Something I'm proud of this year is my effort I put into the fifth grade PSSAs and taking my time. A favorite memory I have is when we went to the Red and Phil's game. A quote that I like is, "Life is like a baseball game. When you know a fastball is coming, you gotta be ready to hit the curve." And throughout elementary school, I have learned to enjoy the little things.
Cheyenne Woods.
I am proud of myself for paying more attention so I did better in school. My favorite memory is meeting all my best friends. My favorite quote is, "Life is a balance of holding on and letting go."
Those slides were epic, Mrs. Nancy's class. One very rewarding challenge this year was band and orchestra. It was sometimes a challenge to make it to our lessons on time, but our concerts always sounded awesome.
Now our ceremony will continue with Mr. Nelson and Mrs. Campbell presenting the band awards and the orchestra awards.
Would all those students in fifth grade that participated in this year please stand up? Today we recognize their initiative and their hard work and commitment that they displayed in taking on learning a whole new thing. And I remember last year, some of them, we did this over Zoom. Learning an instrument for the first time in person is challenging, but some of them did it so amazing. They turned into such great young musicians. And I'm really proud of you. I'll certainly miss you next year. Would everybody please join me in recognizing their efforts with a round of applause? I have one additional award. Let's see. Well, all the students gave their all into their lessons and their preparation.
Reading Music Foundation had to select one student to receive a scholarship for private lessons, and one fifth grade student in all of the Wilson school districts selected. And Green Valley's representative for this award is Ava Long. Ava, come on up. Now, Mrs. Campbell, the orchestra award.
Hey, orchestra members, please stand up. It has been an adventure. You started out in third grade unsure of what joining the orchestra really meant. You finally got to perform a concert for family and friends, and now you're ready for your greatest adventure ever, middle school. My wish for you can be stated with hope. May the sun bring you new energy by day. May the moon softly restore you by night. May the rain wash away your worries and the breeze blow new strength for being. All the days of your life, may you walk gently through the world and know its beauty. My wish for you is to keep music in your heart, and you will have a friend for life. I have enjoyed teaching you so much. I know you will do wonderful things in middle school. I look forward to seeing that. Please give these students a round of applause. I too have one recipient for the Reading Music Foundation Award and Scholarship, and this award goes to Philo Max. Thank you.
Congratulations to our talented musicians. Thank you, Mrs. Campbell and Mr. Nelson.
And a very special congratulations to Mr. Nelson, who is retiring this year after 33 years of teaching band. Enjoy your retirement. We will miss you. And for one final time,
I'll now introduce my class, starting with Chase Albert.
My favorite memory of Green Valley is when we got to pet Miss Peterson's snake in second grade. The thing I'm proud of doing this year is enjoying reading more than the last 4 years. My favorite quote is "Don't count the days, make the days count."
Kenzie Amends.
My favorite memory in Green Valley is being able to pet Mrs. Peterson's corn snake. My biggest accomplishment was getting better at all my sports this season. These are two of my favorite quotes. Keep working even when no one is watching by Alex Morgan, and you can put a limit to anything. The more you train, the farther you get, by Uncle Phil.
Connor Alessia.
Something I'm proud of this year was getting a Paul Point for being responsible. A favorite memory I have was Red and White Day in second grade because that was my last Red and White Day. A quote I like is, "If you know the enemy and you know yourself, you need not fear the results of 100 battles."
Timothy Biltcliff.
my biggest accomplishment was holding a chick in 5th grade. I am proud of meeting all the new friends in these 6 years. My quote is, "Life is too short to not be weird, just enjoy."
McKenna Connolly.
Something I accomplished this year is making and finding new friends that are kind and accepting. Everyone in my class this year has grown with me, and I know we will all be good friends when we move up. One of my favorite memories from all of my 6 years here would have to be kickball in the gym on Fridays. It was always such a fun thing to do as a class, and we always had so much fun. I will never forget this year. A quote that stands out to me is, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step."
Raylani De Jesus.
My favorite memory in Green Valley is making it to 5th grade and getting to go on new adventures and at the same time learning new things. This year I accomplished meeting new people and making new friends. I warmed up to more people and learned new and different things throughout the year. A quote that I like is, "By being yourself, you put something wonderful into this world that was not there before."
Daniel Duddy.
My favorite memory from this year is holding the fiddle crafts. I am most proud of accomplishing 5th grade. My favorite quote is, "Future is new, race your dreams."
Samantha Grove.
My favorite memory here at Green Valley was Red and White Day this year. I love being able to help out the younger grades while making it fun and enjoyable. This past year with Mrs. Richards has been amazing and one I would never forget. And something I accomplished over the years here was meeting lots of new friends and teachers that are kind, compassionate, and made me a better person. A quote that inspires me is, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts."
Nolan Cook.
My favorite memory at GV is when the 5th graders got to learn about animals. What I accomplished while at GV was pitching for the first time in May 2022. My quote was, "Every strike brings me closer to a home run."
Riley King.
One of my favorite memories at Green Valley is when I got to take home Miss Miller's turtles on the weekend. One thing that I'm proud that I accomplished this year was when I won a medal in my fall soccer tournament. My favorite quote is, "Tell how working hard is nothing."
Ava Lavin.
Something I'm proud of this year is learning how to play the trombone with Mr. Nelson for the first time. A favorite memory I have was when we did book clubs and talked about the book and what it was about. A quote that I like is, "Work hard for a cause, not for applause. Live life to express, not impress."
Ron Menjo.
My biggest accomplishment this year was going to Quest this year. My most cherished memory was the spring concert. The music can make take a lot of effort. My favorite quote is, "Epic things start with small, humble steps," which teaches me not everything starts big.
Brian Murray.
I am proud that my soccer team and I won a trophy at our tournament. And my favorite memory of this year is when we held the chicks during science. A quote that inspires me is, "Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving."
Miriam Asumanu.
My biggest accomplishment this year is getting better at basketball. I couldn't even use my left hand, and now I'm really good at left hand. My favorite memory from this year is when we held the chicks. They were so cute and small and noisy, but I still love them. A quote that inspires me is, "Basketball is just not a sport, it's a lifestyle."
Preston Oxenrider.
My favorite memory is always Red and White Day because it's always so fun. I'm most proud of getting smarter and getting a bigger mind. A quote that I like is, "The enemy of the best is the good." If you're always setting with what's good, you'll never be the best. Very nice.
Perla Pedraza Flores.
My biggest accomplishment is getting an assignment and getting them done and having good grades on them. My favorite part of the school year is holding the melodies and felt so cool. I was scared at first, but it's cool to hold. The quote that stands out to me is, "The way that I see it, if you want to know, you gotta put up with it."
Adrian Radinger.
Something that I've accomplished this year is getting better at lacrosse. Lacrosse is really fun, so it's made it fun to practice. My favorite memory at Green Valley is Red and White Day. For the 1 year I did it, it was super fun to do it. A quote that I like is, "Practice makes perfect."
Lucas Robertson.
My favorite memory at GV is in Mrs. Peterson's class when we sat in front of her pet snake with my friends and did our morning work. I'm most proud I've become a better overall lacrosse player. A quote that stands out to me is, if you aren't going all the way, why go at all by doing it? This inspired me because you should always try your hardest. This year was fun and I will never forget it.
Jonathan Rodriguez.
Something I am proud of this year is I started to read a lot more. Last year I hated reading, now it's one of my favorite subjects. One of my favorite memories at Green Valley is red and white day. I was always so excited to go outside and compete against everyone. A quote that I like is, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Josiah Santos.
Something I'm proud of this year is that I made it to 5th grade. Also, my favorite memory is that I got 2 of the best teachers, Mr. Richards and Mr. Frye. A quote that I like is, your positive actions combined with your positive thinking results in success.
Samantha Schwam.
I am proud of pitching 45 to 47 miles per hour and learning 2 new pitches, as well as playing my flute in the spring concert. My favorite memory from GV was in 4th grade when I got to do a biography of my favorite person, Elizabeth Schuyler. A quote I like is, work hard in silence and let your success be your noise.
Brielle Templin.
A thing I am proud of is writing my first argumentative essay. Another thing I did was play my first season of softball. Also, when we went to the Reading Phillies game. Some of my favorite memories are when I was in 2nd grade and went to Old Driver Farm. We made candles and had so much fun. In 5th grade, we got to learn about the chicks. A quote that inspires me is, I think the best training is to ask Cristiano Ronaldo.
Christopher Uzar.
My favorite memory at Green Valley is red and white day because I got to help the younger kids. My biggest accomplishment this year is improving in tennis and moving to number 23 in the nation on college recruiting and ranking lists from a graduating class. My favorite quote is, there's no way around hard work, embrace it, by Roger Federer.
Madison Uzar.
My biggest accomplishment was finishing as the number 1 ranked girls 12 and under player in middle states, and being ranked 26 nationally in girls 12s. My favorite memories throughout all the years at Green Valley is probably holding the chicks. Holding the chicks is a very special memory that I will cherish forever. My quote is, it will come when your heart is ready to carry it.
Hadley Weiler.
My favorite accomplishment this year is being a catcher for softball. I used to be a catcher, but other people came on the team and took my spot. I worked super hard to get my spot back. A positive memory that I had in elementary school was going to Mrs. Peterson's room every morning to say hello. These are 2 of my favorite quotes. Don't put a limit on anything, the more you dream, the farther you get. And never give up and always keep fighting, because tough times may be tough, but the sacrifices do pay off. So just keep pushing towards your dream and love it at the same time and enjoy it.
Fabulous slides, Mrs. Richards' class. Mr. Warner, will you please come up and announce your 5th grade class?
Eugene Carlin.
Something I'm proud of is getting a 4 on my science test. Favorite memory I have is playing dodgeball. The favorite quote is, hard work is worthless.
believing in themselves.
Joseph Azar.
One thing I'm proud of this year is when I made a working card in science. A favorite memory I have was when Mr. wanted to say country music in the middle of class. The quote I like is, "It's not about being the best, it's about being better than you were yesterday."
Franklin Bell.
Something I am proud of this year is that I've made more progress in math. A favorite memory I have is when we would go to gym at my other school and play fun games and exercise. My favorite quote is, "All of our dreams come true if we have the courage to pursue them."
Mackenzie Besner.
One thing I accomplished this year was getting all fours on my report card. My favorite memory from GV is when Mr. Fry tried to kick down a wall and everyone broke down in laughter. My favorite quote is, "I will not lose, for even in defeat there's a valuable lesson learned, so it evens out for me."
Aidan Canella.
The thing I accomplished this year is learning how to play the sax. My favorite memory from Green Valley was when I met my best friend in 4th grade. My favorite quote is, "Obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it or through it or around it."
Hope Perry.
Something I'm proud of this year is learning how to measure volume the day before the test. One of my favorite memories is when me and my friend Peyton found all the first graders' toy foods outside at recess. A simple quote that I like is, "It's okay to not be okay."
Shanna Crawford.
Something I think I accomplished or improved on this year was my writing skills, grammar, and having things make sense. My favorite memory from elementary school was when I went to the color run with all my friends in class. Last, my favorite quote is, "I trust that everything happens for a reason, even if we are not wise enough to see it."
Jack Benny.
Something I'm proud of this year is learning how to play the drums. A favorite memory I have from GB is holding the chicks and teaching the younger kids about the chicks. A favorite memory or a quote I like is, "Even if it's painful, even if it's antagonizing, never try to take the easy way out."
Gianna DeSimone.
Something I'm proud of this year is when I got a former test. I worked hard studying and paying attention. The best memory of 6 years of being here is the color with all my friends. I think it's a nice way to exercise while hanging out. I think the best quote is, "Stay positive, better days are on the way."
Conlon Farrell.
One thing I am proud of this year is that I got better at reading harder books. I also think I got better at spelling harder words. A favorite memory I have this year is I made really good friends with all my classmates. My favorite quote is, "The only way to prove you are a good sport is to lose."
Ethan Fiddler.
My favorite memories at Green Valley was when I got to help the first graders out on Red and White Day. One of my favorite accomplishments was making new friends and got to have a lot of fun in 5th grade. One of my favorite quotes is, "Out of the mountain of despair, a stone of hope."
Julius Galan.
My favorite accomplishment this year is getting a 4 on my math test. My favorite part of elementary school was meeting my best friend. My favorite quote is, "You're only in 5th grade once, so enjoy it."
Colton Harter.
One thing I am proud of is getting good grades throughout 5th grade. My favorite memory is going to the Green Valley pool. The difference between the impossible and the possible lies in a person's determination. If you get knocked down, get up and work harder.
Jacob Hilton.
Something I'm proud of is that I made new friends at a new school. My favorite memory is that I was playing baseball with my friends. A quote I like is, "Change is the end result of learning," from Leo Buscaglia.
Andy Hemming.
My favorite memories are when we went to the Reading Boys game in fourth grade at lunch because everyone got along. An accomplishment I'm proud of this year was making new friends, getting along with everyone. My favorite quote is, "Start by doing what's necessary, then do what's possible, and then suddenly you are doing the impossible."
Aidan Hummel.
One thing I'm proud of this year is that I made new friends. My favorite memory is when I helped the second graders with Red and White Day. My main quote is, "Whatever we have to fear, fear itself."
China Jane.
Something I accomplished this year is that I got 4s in all of my math tests. This is something I'm really proud of because I worked hard to achieve this. One of my favorite memories at Green Valley is when our class got to take care and hold the chicks. The chicks were so cute. A quote that I like is, "Every day may not be good, but there's something good in every day."
Ava Long.
The accomplishment I am most proud of this year is being able to perform a solo on violin and flute at the winter concert. My favorite memory at Green Valley is being able to watch the high schoolers perform the James and the Giant Peach play. A quote that gives a summary of my time in elementary school is, "Victory is always possible for the person who chooses to stop fighting."
Isabella McMullen.
Something I'm proud of this year is getting good grades in subjects. One of my favorite memories is when we got to learn about the history of America. A quote that I like is, "Our future is greater than our past."
Stella Miller.
An accomplishment I am proud of this year is getting good grades and getting better at writing multiple paragraphs. My favorite memory from elementary school was Red and White Day because we got to help the younger classes. A quote I like is, "Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind."
Victoria Moham.
Something I learned this year is how to write long body paragraphs. One of my favorite memories from 5th grade is when we got to hold the chicks and we went to the James and the Giant Peach play in the high school. One of my favorite quotes is, "May your troubles be less and your blessings be more," by Irish Blessing.
Andrew Mutianu.
An accomplishment I am proud of is expanding my writing abilities. One of my favorite memories is playing sports and activities with my class. A quote I like is, "The barrier to success is not something that exists in the real world, but it is composed simply and purely from the doubts of abilities."
Rafael Rosado.
Something I'm proud of is getting a 4 in math. One of my favorite memories was playing basketball with my friends at recess. A quote I love is, "No matter what lies you tell, you can never fool your own heart." Please.
Chase Texter.
Something I accomplished this year is learning to push hard at reading to become a better reader. My favorite memory I have was when Mr. Fry tried to kick down a wall with a nut near the eye pocket. My favorite quote is, "Our future is greater than our past."
Connor Whalen.
Something I learned this year is how to use a coordinate grid. My favorite memory from Green Valley is the Fighting Phil's trip. A quote I like is, Warren Buffett told me once, and he said, "Always follow your gut. When you have that gut feeling, you don't go back on it."
Awesome job, Ms. Richards and Mr. Werner's classes. We would like to take time now to say a special thank you to Mrs. Nelson for helping us perform tonight, and a thank you to Mrs. Gannon for accompanying us on the piano.
After 6 long years of elementary school, we must give a shout out to our parents who are always there for us.
Thank you for helping with homework and studying for tests, attending music concerts, art shows, and school events, volunteering to help at class parties and field trips.
We can't thank you enough for the sacrifices you made to make our elementary school experience unforgettable.
Through would also like to acknowledge Mr. Singer for all his hard work and dedication he puts into making Green Valley such a special place.
So your time here at Green Valley has come to an end. But the end of one thing represents the beginning of something new. Middle school will definitely be a new adventure, and I'm excited about your opportunity, as Wes would say, to work hard and to play hard. 2 years ago, when we were shut down and we were unable to have this moving up ceremony in person, I wrote fifth graders at home. It's evolved over the last 2 years, and I wanted to read it to you because it captures all of the words I would like to share with you. Most of you have been at GV for years. Rather than tears, let's approach this with cheers. Green Valley Elementary School, your journey started here, creating the foundation for your educational career. Can you believe it's moving up time in the last week of school? Red and white day, Olympics, even some time at the pool. There were plenty of challenges along the way, but here we are, even stronger today. Your fifth grade year is definitely one to remember, and just think, only a few months until new adventures start in September. There should be excitement as you move over to West, and the GV staff has prepared you to be your best. So, red team or white team, which will be the musical, club, lockers, so much more to see. A new school, new teachers, new friends, and more. All opportunities for you to open a new door. Each year, try to set goals for yourself, and remember, it's okay to ask for help. Don't forget all the character traits that we've talked about at the GV family gathering. And when you're faced with challenges, stick together rather than scatter. Every experience will shape who you are, but you are the one who ultimately sets the bar. I can't wait to hear and see all the great things you do. Most importantly, always remember to be you. Dr. Seuss said it well, in all the places you'll go. Congratulations, you're off to great places. Today is your day, your mountain is waiting. So get on your way. And if you're having trouble finding your way, just remember what Maui told Moana. It's called wayfinding. It's not just sails and knots, it's seeing where you're going in your mind. Knowing where you are by knowing where you've been. All of those memories and experiences that you shared today will help you navigate new opportunities as you find your way. So please, don't hesitate to say it proudly that you went to Green Valley. And before our students close the show, just wanted to give a big thank you to the parents and our HSA for your support throughout the years and sharing these amazing students with us. Another big thank you to the GV staff for all of their efforts in making GV the best place to be. And to the students, it's been an honor watching you grow up. We look forward to all of your success in the future. All of you will forever have a special place here at Green Valley. Good luck. Have a wonderful and safe summer.
close our moving up ceremony, we will be singing Don't Stop Believing. This song means don't lose belief in yourself. Just these 3 words mean so much. I hope while you listen to this song, you always remember to keep believing.
Stop believing. Great job, everybody.